let's get this shit show. Or I said it for good. I said it well the first time. Let's peel this band-aid because it just really feels like that.
It really does. If nothing goes right, it has to be a band-aid.
Oh, goody. Yes, we were not exaggerating. This is... Okay, I'm going to say it like this. Hector can then fill in the blanks for Blangdmire. For Drajeweled, I miss Cygnus. I miss Cygnus so much. The new Drajeweled is not it. I'm sorry, it's not it.
And I miss Dark Stage Blangdmire. It's too generic, and certain pieces you're not doing anything.
Yeah, see, but on the bright side, at least you might get more support down the road since you barely got one set of support. Drajeweled is something that's existed, and we even got a Mythish. So if we get more support down the road, I'll be very surprised. It's probably going to be few and far between.
At this point, those 3 decks just need to stop getting support for a while.
I mean, if theories are correct, we're going into a new protagonist, which means new start decks, which means probably 6 new boss units, which means probably 6 new antagonist boss units. So, take that as you will.
I'm okay with that.
Anyway, let's just get this show on the road.
Yeah, that's just, as you put it, peel a band-aid.
Hello? Where is this guy? What was that? What in the world? Oh, thank God. If I could just get you to sign for this. What the?
Ryan.
Ah! Nope.
Oh, you forgot one. 50cards.shop. Use code TDHeroes for a discount.
All right, dice roll. I got a 9.
Bro. Oh, I got a 10. Fuck you, I'm going first.
Hector, this is a side note real quick. You realize that the person who won the dice roll always rolled a 10?
Did you win the first one by that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
4 back.
I did 2 back. Almost was a perfect hand. Almost was a perfect
Better. This was better than what it was.
This was almost a perfect.
I'm gonna have to gamble. Or hope. I'm gonna have to hope or gamble. One of the two. Alright, ready?
Yep. Stand
up.
Yeah, Vanguard. Draw. Sad. You go.
Stand and draw. Ditch grade 2. Right. Gain 3 energy. Draw a card. Check her into soul. 8K to Vanguard.
No guard.
Check. Hey, you're late.
Ah, sad.
Go.
Stand and draw. Okay.
You're saying that like you don't like it, Hector.
I do, but also for something else, but it's still nice. Bride, energy charge, skill. No, come back.
Floor compression.
That's a crit and a PG. Those are very useful cards.
Depends on who you ask.
No, crits win games.
I didn't say you asked the right people.
Yep. Call, skill, see my Blangdmire. Come on, deck. 1. Already. Oh shit, there's 2. Oh fuck. The
Man's got choices.
Yeah. The one time shit goes, I need this stuff.
Never punished.
The one time, well, the second time really, but this is actually, this is what I want to see when that happens. Play it. That's. Remember what I said? It's grade 2 dog rush.
Hey man, it is what it is. I can't help it.
As much as shit I like to give this one, it works sometimes. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this.
Too good? Too many options?
Yeah, obviously this can't, but you know, that...
Tempting. Oh, you're guaranteed to get another one.
If I draw the thingamabobber, yeah. So... And for good measure. I could have had the whole back row filled with doggos. That's kind of what my brain was. That was really what I was kind of thinking about, but the order showed itself, so I was like, okay, fine. Let's go 10.
I'll risk the biscuit. Over trigger, and please don't crit.
No, don't worry.
Nice.
21.
Not good. Oh, that's it.
You. 23.
Not good. Oh, that's sad.
That's what I like to see.
It's literally like, honestly, if I saw those two in the top 5, it would have been perfect, but alright, cool.
Pass turn.
Can I go?
Yep.
Gain 3, stand and draw. Ditch to ride. Got energy blast 3 and draw a card. Worked out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn it. I can only choose one. Because it's only 1s and 0s and no other fucking grade.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Yeah, but my world sucks more because I need at least a 3 somewhere.
Then play some more Kawa.
Oh, that sucked a little bit. Yeah, I've got a choice. 10 to Vanguard.
I don't want to go up at the same time. I don't want to do that. Intercept, you hit a trigger, you get it.
Okay, 2 damage.
Damn.
To be fair, honestly, I would have preferred the heal.
Stand and draw. Deck, you sometimes just piss me off. Ditch that energy charge 3 skills, so blast 1 for the ride line. 2, 3. If you weren't a trigger, I'm gonna put the Blangdmire and the crit back into my deck.
Sounds good.
Do you call or you go to hand? Play the order. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Never punished. Never punished.
Every single fucking doggo.
Never punished.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping some grade 2s there, but you know, it is what it is. I kind of want to be greedy. I want to do it. Well, no, let's not be that greedy. Move this back. Call. It's good. It's just top 5 every single fucking time. Ooh.
Choices. Guarantees. Well, you gotta pick one, man. You can't do both.
Well, I want the guarantee. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna do this. CB1. What do I need to bind? Where are you? Okay. Bind you. Bind you, and then bind you 2. Give 5k to my front row, and then skill energy blast 3. Bind you, and bind you, call you, and then for my hand, call. Okay, you can sit there for a while then. All right, After a lot of deck shuffling and thinning and bullshits,
emphasis on bullshit, yes.
Swing, you're at grade 2, so this is just small. 18, 23.
I'm actually gonna say no guard. That's sad, but acceptable.
Retire this to have a Crimson move down to counter charge 1. Swing with my Vanguard. Attack. Skill. Call. I'm gonna call this. Let's get called over. Do I have another one there? No. Because the other one there. That's fine. On play skill CD1. That was entirely my fault.
Was one of them the OT?
No.
No.
But this is still 21.
No guard, man.
31.
I'm gambling here, no guard. That could be worse. Damage check. Yeah, grade 3. Sounds about right. That's sad.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there was 2 crits if I hadn't done that.
Good for you.
I don't want that. I want to keep that just in case. But you are going to your turn, so you are more useful. Swing, it gets... You're not at grade 2, so you just gets the 5k. So 20, 30? Yeah, 30.
No guard. Just one of those games. Oh, that sucked. Now 1 defensive trigger. Are you serious?
And then 38.
Perfect guard. Oh.
Fuck.
Alright, my go.
Here you go.
Stand and draw. That's not gonna help. Discard the cat. Right, soul charge. Not good. Alright, gain 3 energy. Draw. Ooh, that's late. Okay, so we are basically in a position where we can't do anything. Yeah, we don't have the correct cards in soul at all.
I mean, you just pass turn.
I mean, I think this is just a loss. Like, I would need to get, like, there's only one play I can do to try to get super lucky, and if that doesn't work, we're dead in the water. So, might as well try it. Call, skill. Energy Blast 3, Soul Charge 1.
Hey, that's what you needed, though, right?
The heavens have smiled upon me. I'm still missing one other piece that I would have very much liked. But the heavens have smiled upon me. Soul. Call. Skill. Call. Energy Blast. Draw. Okay, they didn't smile that much upon me. Okay, at least I don't have to use my hand. It's not much, but maybe it makes me live next turn, so let's see what happens. Alright. Beginning of battle phase. I actually have a Drajeweled in my soul. 5k to the front row. And then since you are a grade 3, I have actual numbers for once. So we're gonna swing here first, not boosted. I have 4 different grades. He gains 10k power, making this 25 to Vanguard. Attack. Soul Blasting 4. Crit. 0 power. Gains drive checks. Counterblast this one. Restand this one. 18 twin drive double crit to 0.
Pins and go.
First check, crit trigger, all effects over here. Second check, grade 2. On attack, discard the grade 2, it'll go into soul. For 28 double critical to 0. Twin drive.
You hit the 28, you hit the 48, so you hit the OT. Yeah, it's golden.
First check, heal trigger. I do heal. Second check, front trigger plus 10k to front row. No OD. On attack skill, choosing Persona Ride, putting it into Soul. And this is gonna be 10, 20, 30, 45, 53 to 0.
Yeah, for that one.
Hallelujah. Salvation looks possible.
Alright, my go.
Rockagore goes back into Soul.
Stand and draw. Persona Riddle. And how many cards in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. I'm gonna have to eat that entire hand.
You are. On the bright side is I think I can live your turn. It's gonna give me some solace.
Play the order first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I'm gonna call over just because I want this bastard in to drop some. I'm going to CD1. Finding 1, 4. I have got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's technically still only 5, but I'm getting more here in a second. And then Phantom Skill, Energy Blast 3. Find 1, find 2. Put me 11, so it goes up. Choose 1. And then the Vanguard gets a crit, and I heal 1 damage.
Because that's completely fair.
So we're going to start swinging 10, 20, 30, 40.
Actually, yeah, I have to say no guard here. Because you're going to get the grade 2, and it's going to gain a crit. Which means if you hit a 1 crit on the drive checks, everything's dangerous. And everything can kill me. Which means any free attack I can get is this one. So no guard. Was really hoping for that, but I guess not. There's 2 grade 3s in my damage. There was 3 at some point. I have not hit a defensive trigger at all, by the way.
No, you have not at all. I do want extra cards in my hand, so I'm going to use this skill on place called CD1. Oh, thank God. That actually works out, because there was no triggers on top. I'm instead of putting it in the bottom, I want to put it in my soul.
Gotcha.
So, 23, 33, twin drive. Double critical. 33, yes. And since I called this one, I'm going to call this from my bind as a booster, and shooting something else. Yeah, I'm just going to put you.
I'm honestly I want to see what's first on top, so we're gonna use this skill first. That's a damage. Cannon Blast 1. Draw a card. Could have been better. So yeah, 33, right?
Yes.
48. 2 to pass.
First, nothing. Second, nothing.
You know what? For the amount of deck fitting you do, you surprisingly hit no fucking triggers.
I know. I know. It's because it shuffles a fucking lot, so it's just there. On attack, skill, energy blast 3. This is 48, double critical.
53.
53, retire, countercharge 1. Did I already do that once? No.
No, because you didn't have a booster behind it.
Oh. And then, good old 43.
No guard. Sure deck. Oh, wait. I'm at 5 damage. What am I doing? Apologies. I forgot. I thought it was if... here's a perfect guard. Just to guarantee that I could have guarded. I forgot I was at 5. I thought I had a buffer damage.
You took the first buffer damage, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Now, why am I perfect guarding with a trigger? Perfect guard with the Rocker. I don't need him. Well, I think this is gonna be the video at least, because stand, draw. We're gonna leave that there for a second. Gain 3 energy. Choose 2 cards to put into my soul, apparently. Well, it sucks that you're already out. At the same time, I guess that just saves me stuff, which means that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there if I find it. So we need a... we definitely need a 1. We'll just put the kitty in there as a contingency plan. As well as... I don't know, I actually don't need much of these stuff, so I'll just put that in there. I got most of those things I need. So those 2 into soul. And then draw the persona right that was on top apparently. Draw a card. Nifty. First things first, actually, we're gonna call here. Skill. Rockager out. Energy Blast 3. Draw a card. So we're 1 card closer. There is still 4 Mythish in my deck. Regulus piece. Remove from game. 1. 2. 3. 4. Last card. Because the first card was a fucking OT crit and holy shit. This deck is top deck heroing today on max. Top decking a Drajeweled to soul charge, top decking a persona ride, 5th carding the fucking Mythish. Hector, I don't know if I'm gonna kill you, but this is gonna hurt.
I should be fine.
Yeah, beginning of battle phase, 5k to the front row. Swing here first for 2836 to Vanguard.
38 skill, so lost 1. Draw.
Cool. On attack, boost first. I'm gonna choose a grade 0, tuck it into soul. And now that I have 4 different grades in my soul, Rockager gains an extra 10k. Making this 43 to Vanguard. Yeah, it's Counter Blast or Energy Blast.
Soul Blast or Energy Blast?
It says Soul Blast, it's a typo. Because on the wiki they fucked up as well. I made fixes, but you apparently printed the cards before the fixes, so it's Counter Blast or Energy Blast. For the second part, not the first part.
Which is the one on place in Guardian Circle, right?
Yeah. The Guardian,
Yeah.
The second effect is Counter Blast. So just tuck that card back in the soul, whatever it was. There you go. So yeah, 43 to Vanguard.
43. There's so many good cards that I want to give up. No guard. Power.
Yay, perfect timing.
It's gonna go away.
On attack. 0, 1, 2, 3. You're at 0. I gain a crit. Skill of the grade 1, and this thing has drives. Skill of the grade 1, move to soul. Draw a card. Skill of the grade 1, put a grade 0 into soul. Restand. Does not really matter. Counterblast 1. Well, it does, but still doesn't. Restand. So,
PG.
36 there. First check, crit trigger, all effects. Second check, Mythish. On attack, skill. Surprisingly, my best card to discard in hand is actually the Mythish. Which I don't like, but at the same time, it's my best card. 38 double critical to 0 twin drive.
How big is the other one right now?
Sitting at 35.
Well, as long as you don't hit the OT, you should be fine.
First check, heal trigger. I do heal.
Well, that's not what I want you to see.
Power. Second check, perfect guard.
That's also not what I wanted you to see.
That's everything I wanted to see. 45 to 0.
This is 20. This is 25. That's 45. I'll let her set for 50.
Cool. Pass turn, and Rocket Girl goes back into soul.
Stand and draw. And then Persona Ride. Deck, I fucking hate you.
Did you run out of gas?
No, I keep drawing the shit that I don't want to be drawing. Call first. Skills CD1. The bind you. And that's plus 15 to my front row. One's a PG. So that's gonna be
One's a
that.
heal. One's a crit.
Yeah.
And you saw me discard the Mythish. So you know the minimum I have a PG and 30k shield in hand. You don't know some other cards that decided to grace their presence. So this is gonna be very fun.
So, which means I don't have a next turn. So...
Balls to the walls!
Hey, they were like, I drew, Persona Ride, draw again. I'm like, motherfucker, stay in deck. Alright. 28, 38, 46.
So Hector, the mentality has not changed. You can call a card that can gain a crit. You can drive check crits, which means if you do that, I can't take any of your attacks. This is literally the only attack I can kind of just chump take and not waste any hand. So again, no guard. So that's actually something I might have wanted. Still not hit a defensive, by the way.
Retired. Counter charge for shits and gigs. And then swing skill.
And a grade 1, and a grade 1 puts the same card back, or yada yada yada.
I'm gonna choose that.
At this point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. For the risk of the triggers that could be on top, I'm not gonna use the effect. Mainly because there's no point.
Is the over trigger out? I need power.
So, 18, 28, 33, 43. When this attacks...
No, don't care about Rearguard. Don't care about Rearguards. I care about Vanguard. 43?
Yeah, 43.
53, 63. If I can get to 68, that is... How much shield? 55 shield. I will need 55 shield. Guard. Cannon Blast 1. Draw a card. Card. Cannon Blast 1. Draw a card. You know what? That draw is actually something I very much needed. So that's 23 plus 30 is 53. 68, no pass.
First, I'm gonna get a little fix here.
I called it. I fucking called it.
Second. No.
I think you're still not hitting more triggers than that. It's surprising in all honesty.
Swing, skill, EB3, we get plus 10. So this is 20, 30, 45, 53 to Burger.
Cards in hand.
3.
So a 5k and a 15k and a weird cards. How much?
53.
There's a good chance that if I don't kill you next turn, I'm dying anyway because I don't have much guard potential after that. So
Or there's only 3 cards in my hand. This turn is literally it for me.
Perfect guard.
Because I was not going to have enough guarding. This is 50. Double critical.
Perfect guard. I go.
Pass turn, yep.
All right, time to see if we get a one last top deck hero. Stand and draw. I could have took one of your attacks. That's the closest I got to top deck hero. No Persona Right for obvious reasons. I do get to choose 2 cards from my drop to put them into Soul. Gray 3 into Soul. As well as... fucking another Rocket Gore, because why the fuck not? There we go. And now the moment of truth. Actually, I'm not gonna check the Rocket Gore. I apologize for lying. Yeah. Instead of the Rocket Gore... Actually, I can't. No, I can't. I'm going to chuck into the Soul another Drajeweled. Because... First things first. Oh, yeah, first things first. Grade 1! Removing my grade 1 and 2 from the ride line. Looking at top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finding and getting the grade 3. Calling said grade 3, energy blasting 3, soul charging 0, and just getting the Mephish out. So we can do at least 4 attacks. Alright, Hector, I also got only 2 cards left in hand. Final turn, let's see where this goes. Beginning of battle phase, I have a Drajeweled still in soul. 1836 to Vanguard.
No doubt. Oh, you would have been great to have. Early.
On attack, boost skill first. Chuck this grade 1 into soul. Vanguard skill next. 0, 1, 2, 3. Well, technically ride line would be smarter, but it doesn't really matter anymore. You're at 0. I have a crit. Mephish goes into soul, draws me a card, and restands this guy. And I'll give this guy the ability. So 36 twin drive double critical to 0.
No gobble.
First check is the Mephish, and second check is another grade 3 that I still had in deck apparently.
The only way is if I get 2 heals. Nope.
Okay.
There was a second heal. Or not? Did I miscount? No, it's at the very bottom.
Second drive check would have been a critical as well as another Mephish, leaving the OT and a crit trigger in deck still.
If I would hit the 2 heals, I might have been able to maybe even live, because that would have been a 20. I don't know what your other attacks were.
You would have been a 20. I hit a crit, which means this could have gone over 38. So you would have to put down 20k shield for him. And then if you did guard him, this would have gotten the 10k, which would have been put to 38 plus 8, 46, which you would have had to put down 30k shield.
Oh, just enough, yeah.
Alright, so that was Drajeweled versus Blangdmire. I'm still of the opinion Ignis is better. Like, the new Drajeweled's gimmick is nice, don't get me wrong. 4 drive checks is threatening. 5 attacks is still there. You actually CB less. So if anything, I'm actually thinking about taking Kitty out and putting more of the grade 1 in so that I can find my other grade 3 that's very, very important. I do like this grade 2 promo because not only is it a ditch fodder that it can go into soul, or early game that can put stuff into soul if you need to really fix your soul for, you know, having grade 3s and all that. It also gains 5k power. I do think maybe she gets replaced with something else that can kind of... I wish we had... I need to check. There probably is, and if there isn't, I wish we had a card that during main phase chucked stuff from drop into soul, because that would fix a lot of synergy problems. I still miss Ignis. I'll keep saying that, because relying on Persona Right to see 15k to the front row instead of just getting it because Ignis said so is a very big difference. Plus, I don't get to retire my opponent's back row anymore, and I miss that.
Yeah, that's kind of like the one thing that I was like, okay, he's going to be retiring my shit, so that's why I was considering taking out the order package. I'm like, oh, you don't retire shit. Okay, that works.
Yeah, and that's the best part. Your CB management is literally just Rockagor, which means you can use the cycle cards for CB instead of energy, and you're not stressing one bit.
Yeah, you pretty much only CB for the score.
Pretty much. Anyway, that was the Jewel. How's Blangdmire's transition feel?
The early game, if you see your stuff, works wonderful. I know everybody's gonna, like everybody's gonna hate it because did this and this, but it works so well with this. Because it's basically free Caterpile. You don't have to CB anymore. Yeah, exactly. It is free Caterpile. Like it's too good. This, and this. Easiest, simplest thing. It's free. It builds boards. It gets cards in hand. Searches. Like it's great, especially if you see it like early game stuff like that. It's not hard to do. The Cycler is great for searching orders because you need all four. Like this is one of the Phantom units where you need to see all four if you're going to do both your Phantom skills. Unlike the other ones, I think you just need like one or two or however many.
There's only one other currently at the time of this recording, and it only needs one, which means it could technically do it 4 times.
Yeah, Zorga can do it 4 times. We've seen the Alphard, but I think it's like 1 or 2. I'm not even sure. I think it's like once per turn.
At the time of this recording.
Yeah, at the time of the recording, we don't know the full effects. The weird main thing, though, that is still iffy is whether you want to run the order package to kind of, in case you don't see all 4 Crimsons, you still have ways to bind to get up to, by turn 4 to get to 10, or even possibly even, I don't think there's a way to get it to 13 by turn 4, unless you run this and the Nebulite order. But if you choose Nebulite order over this, you can only bind it once per turn, and it still only gets you a certain number. You can run the Kybri. The problem is if you run Kybri, whenever you call it from the bind zone, you're losing out on crit pressure from this guy. Because this guy's only crit pressure only comes whenever you call it from the bind zone.
Which in all honesty does really suck. As you saw that game, it was more beneficial for me to take your first swing. Because if your Vanguard after deck finishing so much hits 1 crit, that guy gains a crit, and anybody at 4 damage is just in death territory.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you see everything, your Vanguard's crit, you use a 4 Phantom, that's a crit, and then you just draw 1 crit, you have the other Rearguard's crit, so everything is just back to old Blangdmire, everything's a crit.
Yeah, except the Vanguard doesn't have Guard Restrict.
Yeah, I don't think it does that. This not having Guard Restrict does kind of hurt a little bit. But it's just the main core part early game is there. It's just the finishing and beyond that it needs a little bit of help. I
will say, I think there's only one change other than tech options of the orders, like you said. I think there's one change in that version of your deck that I think might help, because I noticed you run out of gas after turn 4 because you've used all your moons. And you've used potentially all your TFLs, and your TFLs don't work anymore because you can't use any more moons. So you kind of run out of gas if you don't have good pieces to call from hand as attackers. So the only thing I might see in there that you might swap in is the Fire Regulus instead of the Twin Cast. Just so that if the game does go that long, emergency button, please give me something that I can make a board with.
Yeah, that is assuming you've already played all your TFLs.
Again, if by turn 4 you've assumed to also have used all moons, which means how are you going to activate TFLs if you can't play an order?
The Regulus pieces in count as one order.
Exactly, that's my point. That's my point. So you need to see something that can look at top 5 because TFL won't work anymore.
Yeah, and the only thing the other churches is the great one that switches for Blangdmire or Morton, because if you still have Blangmires left. But that just kind of shuffles the deck
It's just
if you need to.
I need something
Yeah.
other than my hand option.
Yeah, so it's just, I thought about it, but I think at the time I was like, I don't want that many
Because
orders.
you saw in my deck, the fucking order got me the misses last second.
Literally last fucking card.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I think with all that being said, we're going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, this came out at a reasonable time. I want to say I was diligent. We'll see. But other than that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.